News broke this week that Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez had a joint meeting with Saudi boxing mogul Turki Al-Aki. The decision to stagger social media announcements aimed to downplay a heated moment during their discussion. Crawford had been eager to see if Al-Aki could entice Alvarez into a lucrative deal for their highly anticipated clash. The meeting brought all three together to bypass media speculation and have a direct conversation about making the fight happen. However, tensions flared when Canelo's high financial demands frustrated Crawford, leading to a brief verbal exchange between the two boxing stars. Despite the confrontation, the goal remained clear: finding common ground to finalize one of the most anticipated matchups in boxing history. The involvement of Al-Aki, a key figure in Saudi boxing, signals serious intent to bring the fight to fruition, potentially securing a groundbreaking deal that would capture global attention.
One of the biggest in boxing.
We're not talking about yet about the fight. Me and Turk know each other, and then we wanna see what happens.
Canelo only lowered his demands and made an arrangement feasible after Turki Al-Aki stepped in just as things were about to spiral out of control. The two spoke with prominent Al-Aki just before they went to the Ring Magazine Awards in London this weekend. According to a report from well-known ESPN knockout writer Julius Julianis, the two had already come to an arrangement.
As one of the top 5 fights that he wants to see this year, is that a fight that you're considering now?
We'll see. We'll see.
He said that after the conversations went well this weekend, the two are scheduled to meet in Las Vegas in September. Alec himself seemed to allude to that when he told Ring Magazine that the ring is the Bible of boxing and that the white smoke will soon be visible on. I promise that 2025 will be an incredible year for boxing. Both combatants were spotted posing with Al-Aki following negotiations, indicating that things had gone a step in the right direction. Previously, Al-Aki had put talks on pause after struggling to break an impasse with Alvarez about the possible fight.
Possible. We'll see. We want to talk about it, sit down really well and figure out something.
I know you thought he was kind of a lose-lose.
Although the bout has not yet been formally finalized, the highly anticipated bout between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford now dominates boxing headlines, making the matchup between the two talented operators one of the sport's most tantalizing prospects. Fans across the world have been enthralled by the possibility of these two pound-for-pound titans clashing in the ring. Canelo last competed in September, defeating Edgar "Banka" Crawford to successfully defend his unified super middleweight belts. More recently, he went up to 155 pounds and defeated Israel Madrio to win the World Boxing Association's Super Welterweight Championship.
Loads of things going around at the moment, including a big clash with Canelo Alvarez. Can you tell us what's going on in that situation, and can that happen next?
The highly anticipated showdown between Terence "Bud" Crawford and Canelo Alvarez has been a topic of speculation ever since Crawford's victory over Israel Madrimov in August, where he claimed the WBA light middleweight title. This win added a fourth weight division to Crawford's world title collection, solidifying his reputation as one of boxing's most accomplished champions. Soon after, Canelo, who has dominated the super middleweight division since 2021, defended his WBC, WBA, and WBO titles with another impressive victory, continuing his reign as one of the sport's elite fighters. Both champions are now on a collision course for what is expected to be the biggest fight of their careers. Crawford, a two-time world champion, has already issued a warning to Canelo on social media, vowing to shock the world and claim victory over the Mexican superstar when they finally meet in the ring. Despite the daunting task of moving up 2 weight divisions to face the 34-year-old Canelo, Crawford is confident he will rise to the occasion. Canelo, meanwhile, has had a successful reign at super middleweight, having defeated fighters like Gennady Golovkin and Caleb Plant, further cementing his legacy. The potential for this super fight, with both fighters holding multiple world titles across different organizations, has sparked widespread excitement. As the date nears, fans eagerly await what promises to be an unforgettable battle between two of the sport's best.
Come my way and me and him get in the ring, then it'll be an electrifying fight, you know.
Amir Khan, the only boxer to have faced both Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford, shared his insights on their potential matchup in an interview with Box Nation. Khan, who fought Canelo at a catch weight of 155 libs, highlighted the weight advantage Canelo would bring to the fight. Canelo is a beast, man. I fought both of those guys, and size always wins. There's a reason we have weight divisions, Khan explained. While acknowledging Crawford's exceptional talent, Khan emphasized the challenge of withstanding Canelo's power. Canelo, the reigning WBC, WBA, and WBO super middleweight champion, showcased his punching prowess during his title defense against Edgar Berlanga on September 14, 2024, at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Khan's perspective underscores the potential clash of styles and size in a bout between the smaller but highly skilled Crawford and the powerful, heavier Canelo.
Won't be like any other fight that he's fought recently, and it'd be
Amir Khan, who suffered a sixth-round stoppage loss to Canelo Alvarez, reflected on the physical challenge of facing the Mexican superstar. What a fight that would be, though. I'll root for my boy Terence and want him to win, but it would be tough. Khan admitted. He questioned whether Crawford, already an undefeated, pound-for-pound great, needs the fight. He's done so well in his career, beaten everyone, and is untouchable. Does he need this fight? No. But if it's a big payday, I get why it would be made. Why take a risky fight for less when you can take a serious one for serious money? Khan praised Crawford's elite skills but warned of the potential dangers in facing someone as powerful as Canelo. Terence can compete at the highest level, but we never want to see fighters get hurt. The clash, if it happens, would undoubtedly be a high-stakes showdown.
I believe.
Any doubt in your mind that you beat him?
Of course I beat him. It ain't no doubt in my mind that I won't beat anybody.
The increasing conjecture Canelo Alvarez responded to the reports with a succinct but fascinating statement. I'm open to talk. Although his upfront message is subject to interpretation, it has only increased boxing fans' enthusiasm, implying that this mega match may be closer to happening when they battle in September, according to Shakur Stevenson. Terence Crawford will easily defeat Canelo Alvarez. According to Stevenson, the lightweight champion of the World Boxing Council, he has been predicting that Crawford will beat Canelo for years.
I like Crawford, and I think Canelo is a beast that way. Honestly, I would advise Crawford.
Terence Crawford, the reigning WBA champion in the 154 pounds light middleweight division, has pledged to add 14 oaths to face Canelo Alvarez in a highly anticipated bout, likely the most lucrative of his career. Shakur Stevenson expressed unwavering confidence in Crawford's ability to prevail. I've been saying this for years, even before Terence was talking about it. I'd always believed Crawford's style beats Canelo, Stevenson stated. While some envision Crawford standing toe-to-toe with Alvarez, such a scenario seems unlikely given Crawford's strategic approach against powerful punchers. Known for his adaptability and technical prowess, Crawford is expected to rely on his ring IQ rather than engaging in a slugfest with the heavier, hard-hitting Canelo. The fight, if finalized, promises to be a spectacle, pitting Crawford's skill and finesse against Alvarez's strength and aggression, with significant stakes both financially and in their boxing legacies.
Special fighter, pound for pound, I think many will say #1 in the world, alongside the likes of people like yourself and that great list that we've got at the minute. Is he the man to beat?
He usually uses mobility, jumping in to hit strikes with his jab and then immediately shifting positions. Crawford doesn't remain still or launch constant assaults. Errol Spence wasn't playing at his best after his automobile accident, thus his aggressive performance versus Spence was more of an outlier. It would be a little more than a year and 13 months. You must exercise extreme caution if you plan to battle over 160 pounds because it's a new weight range. Regarding Terence Crawford getting a tune-up fight, Chris Mannix stated on his YouTube channel that it doesn't appear probable that he will risk a fight against a super middleweight before meeting Canelo Alvarez in September.
Jamel Charlo playing out.
I think Canelo just outboxes. Well, no, doesn't outbox him, but I think just outpowers him. and beats him to the punch. And
Crawford would most likely face a middleweight going up in the weight class at a catchweight, maybe around 163 or 164 pounds. Aaron McKenna is one potential opponent. Smith, Lion fighters ranked lower in the middleweight class, like as Austin Williams or Sharon Davis, who are not very dangerous to Crawford. Timothy Bradley Jr., a Hall of Famer and ESPN boxing expert, believes that Terence Crawford would defeat Saul Canelo Alvarez.
Hello, and obviously your good friend, mentor, Terence Crawford. A lot of people a few years ago would have said that's crazy, but I think everybody, when they see the talent of
Bradley made a case for Crawford on his YouTube channel. According to Bradley, everyone keeps talking about the weight. Crawford only recently switched from welterweight to 154 pounds, while Alvarez has been competing at 168 pounds since late 2020. He will knock him out, I see. How long has it been since Canelo knocked someone out? A long time has passed. The last time Alvarez stopped Caleb Plant was in November 2021.
Canelo, study Crawford. I'm letting y'all know right now, he about to beat the brakes off of Canelo Alvarez.